of the hits. We already have plenty of music for the radio, but this right here is for the streets. Tune in to Hard Block Radio. That's right, music straight off the block. From the ride to the club, from trap to gangster rap. We got it right here on Yale Radio Cast. This is Dylan Yale, the program director of Yale Entertainment and Yale Radio Cast. If you feel like you're the person to talk about politics, sports, entertainment, and more, Yale Radio Cast is giving opportunities to those who are interested in a career in podcasting. We are now being heard by over 20 streaming platforms, including iHeartRadio, Pandora Music, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and more. Let Yale Radio Cast be the brand that delivers your voice to the world. Contact us at YaleRadioCast.com or email us at YALEENT1@gmail.com. The Yale brand is the gold standard, and this is Yale Radio Cast. Get the business. Yale Radio Cast, now on Pandora Radio.
You already know what time it is, man. It's your favorite campaign, presidential worthy. Vote for me, man. Vote for me, please. I'm going to tell you why you should vote for me. Because we out here supporting black-owned businesses. Not only are we promoting black-owned businesses, but we are trying our best to put money back into the black community. We're going to give you an interview on the show so people can be able to showcase their business once a month. So if you have a business that you want to bring onto this platform, you don't have to spend not one dime. We're going to set up a raffle for them, and at the end of the month, we're going to announce the winners on Instagram, Rap Analytics 1 on Twitter, and Rap Analytics on Facebook. So definitely tune in, man. Rap Analytics, presidential worthy. You got to vote for me, because I'm your favorite campaign, man. We out. Vote for me.
For whatever it takes when the stakes are high. Coming to backstabbing them, RuPaul flow steady dragging them.
If you didn't know it, just remember what I told you how to destroy it, and now that you know it.
So egregious, but I'm focused on it.
Have a league exoneration under God, but you really was trash. You don't the poor reparations to cut.
I got that money on my mind, it's on my job.
Trying to get tangled in the lanes like Yokohamas. I'm about my commerce.
Coming at you live on Saturday mornings, the Mail Review. Join me, Mark L., TR, Josh the Intern, and Dylan Yale. Come kick it with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. We out here doing extraordinary things. Find out how men really think, how the world looks through our eyes. We talk about all the things that affect males. Tune in and check us out on the Mail Review, the gentlemen that are going to take you there from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. right here on YaleRadiocast.com. Get the business.
I had no idea I was going to become a battle rapper, man. I was an all-bill collector. Honestly, I would love to see that battle between us, but personally,
It's a lot of people that starting to tune in now because like caffeine is free.
First thing is either the reflection from your glasses, I see you on point.
I see you on
I've learned a lot from watching K-Shine. I learned a lot from watching Luke Castro. 19% of fathers got a birthday son. I always said, like, I wanted to rap about my son passing. from it too is it changed my whole pattern of having a child. I was praying for a boy when I should have been praying for help. It's a lot of things with it, man, and it's kind of a promise that I made to my son, to my kids, to myself, you know.
Coming at you live on Saturday mornings, the Male Review. Join me, Mark L, TR, Josh the Intern, and Dylan Yale. Come kick it with the leg, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. We out here doing extraordinary things. Find out how men really think, how the world looks through our eyes. We talk about all the things that affect males. Tune in and check us out on the Male Review, the gentlemen that are going to take you there from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. right here on YaleRadiocast.com. Get the business.
Campaign, presidential worthy. You got to vote for me. Rap Analytics, we in the building, but I got a special one for y'all this month. Y'all already know every month, man, we do the Rap Analytics supporting black-owned business and everything. We try to get these people to understand that we're here to put money back into these black-owned businesses. We're trying to support all these black-owned businesses to let folks know, man, there are different types of black-owned businesses out there. And yes, I keep saying black-owned businesses because I want to emphasize this is for the black-owned businesses. You understand me? And that's what we're here for. So we're going to give thanks to all the black-owned businesses out there. And we're going to try to keep pushing and pushing every month for y'all black-owned businesses to understand that we're here to support y'all. Rap Analytics is here to support y'all, man. But guess what? I'm not in the building alone. Guess who else I got in the building with me?
He's in the building. What's happening?
Yeah.
What you doing?
You
What's
already
going on?
know.
How everybody doing? How you doing? You already know Rap Analytics, man. 678-586-9241, man.
Call it in.
Call in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But special guest tonight. We had to do one time for the ladies. You know what I mean? We've been doing a lot of stuff. You know, it was universal. We did a haircut for the men, but we got to make it run. We got to spin the block for the ladies, right? We got to do it for the ladies at least one good time, man. And today we're gonna do Been Pink's Minks, Lashes and Extensions Boutique. And we got Been Pink in the building. Give it up for Been Pink.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I'm Been Pink, and like he said, I am the owner of Been Pink's Minks, Lash Extension Boutique, and I'm located in Douglasville, Georgia, and I'm here to make you look just as fly as me.
Okay, better let them know.
You gotta go home and bat these eyes at these men.
Yeah.
It works wonders, I'm telling you.
Okay. All right, that's what I'm talking about right there. We just gonna roll right into it, man. For one, let the people know where to find you, just in case they don't know where to find you at. How to get, I know you got your website. I know you got your Instagram and stuff. Let these folks know where to find you at.
So my website is actually benpinksminks.as.me. If you put that in, it'll take you right to the link where you can actually book an appointment with me. You can see all the different services that I offer along with the pricing. My whole schedule is there and my availability is there also. and some extra information too about the procedure, because it is a procedure that you will be having done.
Yeah.
It isn't as simple as just throwing something on your eyes and leaving. So it is a whole process. So some information is there about that. And you can also inbox me or DM me through Instagram. That is Been Pink's Mink. I'm sorry, Been Pink's Minks. I'm sorry, Been Pink's _ Minks.
There you go.
I keep leaving out the underscore, but you can find me there also.
All right.
And you can check out my work there too. There's lots of pictures and information there too.
All right, man. So we gonna get into it today, man. So obviously you do lashes. We gonna start off with what got you into lashing? Like, what made you want to go down this whole lashing journey that you took on?
So basically, like, that is a little bit of a long story, but I'm here to tell it.
Yeah, tell it, man. People wanna know.
I was a teacher for Clayton County Public Schools for 12 years.
Southside.
I taught kindergarten through 5th grade for 12 years, like I said. And I, unfortunately, even though my time there with my kids, and I call them my kids, my students, it was beautiful, I experienced teacher burnout. I am also an empath. So when I'm near people, I take on their feelings, I take on their emotions, and I did it for 12 years. And some of the babies in Clayton County Public Schools are struggling. They have, crazy home lives. And it made me feel like I was living a crazy life almost sometimes. But that was my burden to bear, and I didn't mind. But after a while, I felt like, honestly, underappreciated by the people that I work for. And I decided that I needed a break and I needed to do something for me. So basically, one day I'm getting my lashes done, and like I said before, it's a whole process, whole procedure.
We're gonna get into that.
This is this is taking 2 hours. So my lash tech and I, we're hella close, real close. But usually I go after work, so I'm venting about the school day, somebody called me this, or I went through this, or, this baby has this problem at home, and I'm feeling the pain, I'm feeling the stress. Mm-hmm. And she was like, well, you ever thought about doing something else? And I'm like, yeah, but I don't quite know what. And she's like, well, you're really creative. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. She was like, what, you ever thought about taking a lash class? And you love your lashes? And I absolutely do. My lashes make me feel like I'm everything every day.
Okay.
That's why my slogan is lashes make everything better, because they do. I can wake up and have a bad day and look at myself and I feel better. Absolutely.
Okay. She woke up like this.
I did. Every morning.
Right.
I do.
Okay.
So that was part of the reason that I wanted to get started in this too, was to make other women feel empowered and feel beautiful. Okay. Feel beautiful when you wake up, feel good about yourself. And it's just something that you can do monthly and do it every month and just keep it up. So anyway, my lash tech was, she suggested that I take a lash course from her. And I did it. I did it over Christmas break. Teachers have 2 weeks off. So I did it over Christmas break, and I started practicing. I got really good at it, and that's what happened. After doing it for about a year, I decided that, I was lashing and teaching, and I decided that I was going to retire as a teacher. And I had enough years in the game for teaching to retire, so I retired after 12 years. And I'm happy about it. And I go back to the school, hey, Lake Ridge, and say hello to the Lake Ridge babies in Riverdale. But that's it.
Riverdale.
Southside.
Yeah, I mean.
Exactly. But yes, that's what inspired me to just me being a creative person and having that entrepreneurial spirit and wanting to get out there and work for myself. And it's a beautiful thing. And I'm so appreciative of my actual lash tech, which is my lash sensei. She's the ultimate to me, and I love her. And yeah, that's my new take on life, and that's how I got started with it. I love it.
Okay, all right, that's dope, man. That's dope. That she even went through all that. And you said you went the school situation. You started off as a teacher, and then being the teacher made you want to get to a point of doing something different. And then you went into the 2 weeks of the you took 2 weeks class. That what you said you did 2 weeks.
So actually, the lash course, and just so other people can be informed if it's something that you're interested in, depends on where you go. Some classes are 3 days, some are 5, some are 7. But the one I took was 3 days.
Okay.
It was a 3-day course, full day, and on the last day, so before the last day, you're studying, working in your workbook, and you're working on a mannequin head. The last day, you actually get to work on a human, a live person.
So mannequins get lashes too?
So yes, mannequins can get lashes.
Oh my God.
I have a few mannequins in my house that have bomb-ass lashes.
I can imagine that.
So, a question about the mannequin. I gotta get into that. So, with the whole thing of these mannequins being lashed, like, do you just keep buying new mannequins to lash, or do you take those lashes off that mannequin when you're ready to try some new stuff and then redo that one?
That is
I want to know.
Good question. So, I actually have 3 different mannequin heads.
Okay.
But you don't need 3. So basically you have the mannequin head, and there is a strip lash that you put on that actually represents a person's natural lashes.
Okay.
So they have that strip lash on there, and then it's your job as the student or the lash tech to apply the lash extension to that natural lash. Now that lash obviously is not natural because it's a whole fucking mannequin.
Right.
The mannequins aren't natural. But you have to apply the lash extension to the mannequin's natural lash. And after you're done, if you did like a full set on that mannequin, you can take that natural strip lash off. And what I did to motivate myself when I first started, because when you first start, it's hard. This isn't easy work. Lashes are tiny little pieces of hair, and it's your job as a lash tech to isolate each little tiny pieces of hair, and they do like this, just like the hair is in your head. Nobody just has straight hair.
Right.
Everybody's shit goes together. So same with your eyelashes. They're all going together, and it's my job to go in there with tweezers and get them one by one. I want to isolate them. I want to get you by yourself to apply the lash extension. So it takes a lot of time to do that, and it's not an easy thing. But
you said you have to pull their lashes.
So you're not pulling them. But
I was gonna say, man, you put lashes out, you put lashes in.
No, you're not.
Crazy.
You're isolating them.
Okay. So what do you mean by isolate?
So isolate. The word isolate means to get alone.
Right.
So
we know that from basketball, right?
Right. So if you got 5 lashes, let's say they're like this. So you're gonna take a tweezer, and you're gonna go in there, and you're gonna be like, I'm about to break these things up. Oh, got you by yourself.
Okay.
Got this one by yourself. So then you're gonna apply the lash extension to it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're not pulling them out. That would be terrible.
Yeah. So with this whole lash extension, because I'm trying to get an understanding of it, right?
Okay.
So basically, you taking one of my eyelids, one of my eyelashes from my eye, right? And then you separate them from the rest of my eye.
Right.
Eyelashes. Right. And then you're applying it to the eyelash, or you're applying it to the eyelid?
The eyelash.
So you're making the actual eyelash longer.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's kind of like an extendo.
Yeah.
Like on like an extended clip. Yeah. I feel you. So y'all, what you put your head down for, E? It's an extendo. So y'all are walking around here with extendo lashes. I feel you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Clip up on these niggas. Yeah. You feel me? That's dope. That's dope and everything. I mean, obviously it comes out beautiful. Like she said, bat your eyes at a man after that. We be like, girl, what you doing tonight? You know what I mean? But that's dope. That's dope.
Oh, I remember something that I was wanting to talk about.
Yeah.
So I was saying that it's such a hard process, especially when you first get started with the mannequin.
Mm-hmm.
So when I would remove that, after I'm done with that mannequin's lashes, I would actually take them off, and I had a notebook that I kept them in.
Oh.
Just so I could go back and look at my progress and my work. Because at first it's ugly. At first, when you first start, you're like, dang, I got glue here, I got glue there. This is you know. But as time goes on, you get better and better at it. So I have a notebook full of like my sets that I did at the beginning on the mannequins. But after you take it off the mannequin, you can put some more natural lashes and do it again.
A question.
Yeah. Talk to him,
Sure.
Because obviously it's a wild shit. Straight up. But obviously it's a wild shit.
Talk to him, E!
Some of it is
with the
wild.
lashes. What is the longest lash? As far as inch wise, what's the longest one? Because I think I've seen motherfuckers might have done doubled up or something.
Yes.
They had double extendo.
They double up.
I mean, so they don't double it up, but,
but
you see some.
I got a whole 100 clip.
Right.
I mean, but you
Bitch out here
see,
looking like a fly.
yes, they do, and they do too much. And honestly, that is not healthy for your lashes.
Please
So
tell
let's
them.
get to that.
Oh my God, let them know.
So okay, you're saying that they may not double them up, but
They go too far.
They go too far. Okay.
They go
So
too
use a
far.
certain thing of going too far.
It is a certain thing that's going
Now,
too far.
where is too far? We need to know where it's too far.
Okay, so the way we're going to break this down is, first of all, one phenomenon that you might be experiencing is that you see women with strip lashes. So those aren't lash extensions. Those are strips of lashes that you buy from the beauty supply, and and the girls just glue them on at home. Those aren't right. Those are different. They can have those as long as they want. Those can be 2 inches if that's what they feel like they. I mean, they can be crazy. And the other thing is with lash extensions, we actually don't measure the length of the lash in inches. We measure them in millimeters.
Okay.
So if you look at my lashes, mine are pretty long and extravagant if you ask me. And I have a mix of, so my corners here, and your corners should always be shorter, ladies. Don't have big ass long lashes everywhere on your eyes. Like they
like
need
a Ford Ranger. She was looking built Fort Taylor.
Talking about like got whiskers on your eyes.
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
I'm just like that shit was like mad out there, and I'm just like that ain't really.
what's
going on?
I'm staring like she ain't really supposed to look like that.
And it's supposed to actually accentuate your natural beauty. It shouldn't be some new thing that we're applying to your eyes. I have natural long eyelashes, and then that goes back to where I was getting to as far as what is considered too long.
Right.
What is considered too long and unhealthy for your eyes actually depends on what your natural eyelashes look like to start with.
Okay.
So if you have naturally short eyelashes, let's say that, like I said, these have a mix of 20s, 18s, 16s, 14s, 12s, and 10s. Wait. There's a millimeter. So like,
okay. I'm like,
not inches, bro. Not inches.
Yeah, not inches.
No. I wasn't thinking inches. I'm just like, damn, that's a lot.
Yeah. So like, if you pay attention, the ones on the ends, you can tell they're longer than the ones in my corners. So the ones in your corners should be shorter. So millimeters. But the only reason why my lash tech can apply such long eyelashes on me is because I have strong, healthy, natural lashes. And they're long already. So she's able to apply that. If I had brittle, short lashes that were unhealthy, she should not put these on me. It would not be safe. So basically, when you come in for a consultation with your lash tech, if you come to see me, I am going to take a look and see what you're working with. And like I said, this is to accentuate, this is to enhance what you naturally have. If you got some little tiny bitty short lashes, I'm not going to be able to give you the look that I have because it would be unhealthy. What I would recommend is if you did like a look like that, I would recommend some vitamins, and there's some different serums that you can apply to get your natural lashes back to a healthy state and to grow where you can get exactly what you want. So yeah, there is a such thing as unhealthy, and it depends on where you're starting from.
Okay, so I got another question behind that because it brought me up into a little thought process. So do you do your own lashes, or is that possible? Huh? So
okay.
Yeah.
So there's no way that I can do lash extensions on myself.
Okay, I was just wondering.
There's no way, and there's people who say, "Oh no, yes you can. I watched the YouTube. I can do it on my own."
How?
Not healthy. You are not going to be able to isolate every single lash without being, even for me, looking down on a person while they're on my lash bed. I have to have extra lighting and all sorts of things in order to do that in a healthy, effective way. So there are ways to add lashes to your eyes yourself at home, but it just would not be through lash extensions. It would be you are adding clusters, and they have those at the beauty supply where it's like a fan of lashes and you can glue them in yourself. Those aren't as healthy. They don't look as natural and they don't last as long. You won't be able to wake up like this every morning. You'll wake up and sometimes they're crushed and they're a mess. So
yeah, I done found a couple of lashes in my bed, so I understand. I mean, it was the whole lash thing, and I was like, what's going on with that? Why is your whole lash? Why your eyelashes on my pillow? You know what I mean?
So, yeah. Eyelashes, even eyelash extensions do come out on the pillows. That's another part of the process that I can talk about now, is that your lashes are going to naturally shed. They are applied individually to each lash, and each lash has its own natural growth cycle. So your lashes, just like your hair, how your hair sheds, your lashes are going to shed. They are going to come out. So they will be on your pillow. If you get fucked good,
okay,
you might have some lashes on your man's pillow. That has happened to me. Okay. Or just a rough night of sleep and you be like, dang. I lost a few lashes, but that is natural and it's also healthy. We don't want to glue something on your eyes that's going to stay there forever, because that would be a whole germy situation. So we want them to last. You want to have good retention with your eyelash extensions, but you don't want them to stay on your eyes forever. Them shedding and falling out is a natural thing. So don't listen to him when he talk about them falling out on the pillow. That's okay if some fall out. They supposed to.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking the temperature. But what I also want to know is, since you were speaking of the fact of the matter that you said that people eyelashes are not supposed to be in there forever. So what is the extended? What extended recommend? How I'm trying to say it. What is the recommended extended time? Yeah, excuse me, I'm still hood. But what is the recommended extended time for a person, for a lady, because we just going to say a lady, to have...
I flashed a couple minutes.
I have. Hey, I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. Yeah. I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Just don't talk about that.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, how long is the recommended time for a person to have their extended lashes in?
Okay. So lash extensions are safe to wear year round. You can wear them for years. I've been getting my lashes done for probably about 6 years at this point. So what makes that okay is that you're going to go and see your lash tech either every once a week. That's called a 1 week fill. So first of all, you're going to get a full set. And you're going to get a full set. And that's part of the RASBOB, right?
Yeah, that's part of the raffle.
So the raffle, you're going to get a full set of lashes to start with. Then you will come back and see me once a week, once a week, every 2 weeks, or every 3 weeks. And that's up to you. So some ladies like to fall out for the 3 weeks, and then they come back and they get a 3 week fill. The longer you go, the more expensive it is. After 3 weeks, if you come back to me in 4 weeks, then you just need another full set. So it's healthy to keep them in, but you do need to have maintenance on them. You need to have your lash tech to go and do your fills. And also with the fills, part of the process is actually removing some lashes that are still glued onto your natural lash, but they have overgrown themselves. So basically, when we put on the lashes, when we apply the lash, we're putting it as close as we can to your eyelid, but not touching your eyelid. They should not touch your skin. The glue, the adhesive, that would burn you, and it would not be healthy. So we try to get it as close as possible. And like I said, your lashes all grow and they all have their own growth cycle. So they're going to start growing. And after a few weeks, it's time to take that extension off because it's grown off so far that it's going to start to droop into your eyes. It's going to get low into your eyelids. And it's time for it to come off and a new one needs to be applied. So you can keep them as long as you want, as long as you're doing your maintenance. And like I said, maintenance is 1 week fill, 2 week fill, or 3 week fill.
Okay, another question.
Talk to me.
Let me see here. Okay, there's glue applied, right? Okay, we talking individual lashes. How do you glue that?
Okay.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. So the one of the biggest steps is something that I talked about already, which is to isolate. So there is a lash palette that I use that has the lashes that I set out for the lady that I'm working on in particular. Okay. It has her choices of lashes. That's another thing that we'll have to talk about is like the types of lashes you can use.
That's one of the questions.
So I have her lashes out. I also have a dot, what we call a dot of glue. So that glue dot is there. I work with 2 tweezers. One tweezer in my left, that's to isolate. The other tweezer is for me to pick up the lashes from the lash palette, dip it into the glue, and put it onto the isolated lash. So that lash, this being my tweezer, right? Isolating the lash. I got the lash. This could be the lash, right? So I'm going to take my other hand with the other tweezer and apply the lash extension onto that. The glue that we use dries extremely fast. So depending on your lash tech, the lash glue that I use is a high-end kind of exclusive lash adhesive, and it dries in 0.5 seconds.
Oh man, that's the first time.
So it dries really fast, so that way you can let go of the isolation and you can move on to the next lash that you want to glue. But yes, we do use adhesive.
That's okay.
And honestly, sometimes the adhesive can, depending on the adhesive, it can be strong. You might feel a little bit of burning, and depends on your eye sensitivity also. If you have extremely sensitive eyes, it can sting a little bit. It shouldn't be pain, but you could feel the fumes from the glue because it is kind of strong.
And then you said you got the, like you was sounding like you had some J's. You had the 12s, you had the 22s, you had the 14s, the 9s, the 6 with the leather and the name on the side.
Right.
Like, okay. So all those individual ones, like different lengths, different styles too?
Yes. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. My next one of the questions is, what are the different types of lashing? Like, because obviously there are different types of lashing, and there are different sizes of lashing. What are the different types, and how do people? This is a 2-part question. And how do people determine what? How do people determine what size of what size lashes they should use? Whether it be the 16, the 22, the 14. I mean, how do you determine what size lashes you use, and what are the different types of lashings?
Okay, so I talked a little bit before about the different lengths, because if you have short brittle lashes, you don't want to put on something that's heavy and thick and long. So I talked about the length of lashes. Now we can get into the diameter of lashes or the thickness of them. Okay. Depending on what you're doing or depending on what your natural lashes look like, we can use different thicknesses of lashes. I would say the safest to put on is a 0.15, and if you're not a lash tech, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But lashes can go as thin as 0.03. They can be 0.07. They can be 0.15. They can be 0.20. They can be 0.25, which is really, really heavy.
Can you get a 3.5?
They don't have a 3.5.
Oh, I'm just checking. I mean, maybe they can get an 8. Yeah, I don't know. Shoot, I don't know. I was asking questions. Right. I'm just trying to figure it out. But I got you.
So there is the different lengths, And I told you before, the lengths are measured in millimeters. And then, besides the length and the diameter, there's also the curl that you would like. So, mine are D's. Like, I love D's. Like,
they double D's or single D's?
Now, there is a such thing as double D's.
See?
So, I got double D's for some ladies. They really like the double D's. And then I got D's. There's also C's, and there's B's. There's J curls.
Okay, so now we banging.
Yeah.
So we banging and we got J's.
Right. Yeah. We got breast sizes. All that.
Double D's. Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
Like this last shit, like I'm learning some shit.
Yeah. So we never know.
I didn't know it was this deep. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, like how, you know what I'm saying, how this was that and like why they looking like some of them looking alright and then the other ones ain't looking too good. So it's like
I just thought the whole time I would think y'all ladies would just
I just
on the bed. They like, bye. Girl, I'm on fleek. I'm out.
Right,
and that's how I thought it was. I ain't know they got sizes and everything. This is crazy.
You saying like, okay, I got the 10s, I got the 12s, I got the 8s, the 11s. And then they're in different spots on your eyelid, right?
Yes.
Now you just talking about the lengths, but then it is the diameter too. So it's like a 12.15, and then you know what I'm saying. It get crazy, you know what I mean? It's real crazy. I wonder if they got the 3.5 for the 40, but we'll get off that.
But you want to make sure that you see an experienced lash tech so that you can get a good service. You don't want to go to someone who that's inexperienced and doesn't know what they're doing, and they end up applying the wrong thing to you, and your lashes fall out. That is a reality. Is that anything we do to ourselves cosmetically can cause repercussions later.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that you are seeing someone that actually knows what they're doing, somebody that can keep your natural lashes healthy and safe. And that's what I strive for. I've told girls before, they're like, "Oh, I want these," and I'm like, sis, you can't even get those. I'm gonna need you to take some vitamins first because
so you be real with them. Okay.
Yeah, I have to, because if I'm not real with them and then you come back in 3 weeks and all your eyelashes is out, you're gonna be looking at me crazy.
Right.
I'm not trying to hear that.
You gotta fix the business.
Yeah. Oh, and then as far as those curls go, I was telling you guys about the curls, the double D's, the D's, the C's, the B's, and then the J's. So basically, a D is a curl. It's like one of the curliest curls. It's like this. Like, it's almost like it's saying, "Come here." You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. She was looking like a fly. You know?
The D's are really curly.
She had like some 23 D's, you know. Throw some D's on that bitch. You know what I mean?
She like her shit was. You know what I'm saying? She was looking like a fly. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
And then if you get a C, it's basically a little more relaxed. If you get a B, it's even more relaxed. Honestly, African American women tend to fall into the D category because our lashes are just naturally curly. Asian women, they like more straight, like B curls or C curls. And there are some African American women that like C curls too. But yeah, so there's different curls, and the D curl is like the tightest. The double D is the tightest. Okay. But it's so tight that I feel like it slaps you back in your eyelid. Like, but some people, they like that. So
speaking of that, you brought up
a windshield wiper.
You brought up African Americans and Asians. So you know I gotta ask this question, right? So did you make up those two because that's your background, or I'm just trying to figure that part out. You know what I mean? Because you said Asians, you said African Americans, you didn't mention the white people or the Haitians and all that. So I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay.
I'm just figuring out.
Well, to me, the Haitians and the Haitians and the Hispanic ladies, they fall into the same category as black. Sorry for me.
So the real question behind it is, what is your demographic?
And then. Oh, you just want to know about me?
Yeah, the people want to know about you. They coming to see Pink.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I am African American and Korean.
See, yeah.
But I wasn't throwing shade on anybody else.
I was talking shit.
But I did bring up black ladies, African American ladies, and Asian women. White women have really straight lashes. So they can go for a straighter curl too, but sometimes they're so sick of their lashes being so straight, same with Asian women, that they want a pop. Like my lashes are really straight, so I like these because I like them to be up, because otherwise they would be kind of flat.
Poking at you.
And they like that?
That they're up,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they like to throw some
D's on that closed and shit. Damn, it look closed.
Do my eyes look closed?
No, they talking the straight ones.
Oh, the straight ones. Yeah, sometimes they like that.
Somebody said, "Oh, look at Pink's pretty self."
Oh, Trey Michael, hi Trey, I love you, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's crazy. So with that being said and everything, how long have you been doing lashes?
So I've been lashing now for almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years this December.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been lashing for almost 5 years, and like I said, I did that while I was still teaching. And it's been a great experience. And just to encourage other new lash techs, as you go through the process, you get better and better. You get faster and faster. It comes more natural. And I find it to be gratifying. Like I said, I enjoy like making women feel good. I've had women that come lay on my table and they're crying, and we're having a heart-to-heart, sister-to-sister kind of session, and that happens a lot. Usually what happens when you lay on my table is that we gonna come, you gonna talk about your man, I'm gonna talk about my men, I'm gonna talk about my women too, and then you gonna fall asleep, and then you're gonna wake up, and then you're gonna look fabulous, and you're going to love it. So yeah, it's gratifying to me. And I have lots of clients that say that their men think that it's the most awesome thing. You wake up batting those eyelids looking all made. You don't even need makeup.
So we ain't finna skip past this, right? Because I was paying attention. I don't know if y'all was paying attention. What up, Cammy T and everything? But y'all might have missed. She said men and women. So you have multiple men and multiple women? Are we polyamorous in this building?
Yes,
we are polyamorous in this building. How we got to talk about that. Y'all not finna skip past that. Like she just said, you can talk about your men and we can talk about my men's. Like y'all not finna skip past that.
We can talk about your man and we can talk about my men, because I have multiple.
Okay.
Yes, we're definitely polyamorous. I've been polyamorous now for about 10 years. As far as identifying as polyamorous. So that's when I first learned about it and figured out what I was. Before that, I was non-monogamous, meaning that
squad.
I wasn't. Somebody said what?
They said squad.
Oh, right, Trey. Yes. So, yes. Before that, I just considered myself to be a non-monogamous woman. But then I met other people here in Atlanta, and I learned that I'm actually a polyamorous person about 10 years ago. So. Yeah, I'm polyamorous. Okay. I have multiple partners. Currently, I have 4 partners. I have a husband. I have who I've had for the longest. We've been together. We'll be married 20 years in December, but we've been together for 25 years. And then my next longest relationship would be my long distance boyfriend. He lives in California. We've been together 3 years. And then I have a local boyfriend, and we've been together like 20 months. And then I have, almost 2 years. And then I have a long distance lady partner that I've been knowing for 5 years, but we didn't make it official to be partners until about 7-8 months ago.
Okay.
So I have four loves in my life, and it's awesome. I recommend lashes and polyamory.
Okay. Polyamory is in the building. Okay. Stop sleeping on the polyamorous life.
Hey.
Well, go ahead, E.
Nah.
You been say something?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
You got nothing to say about that stuff?
No. I mean, I'm gonna be all the way honest. I just didn't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew it was deep, but I didn't know it was that deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't knocking it.
And I have, like, along with my partners, I have this whole beautiful poly community. Like, full of people. Like, Trey Michael just popped up. Like, that's love. I've been knowing her for years and years and years. We slept in the same house before. Not saying that we slept together. Okay. And not saying that we didn't. But
what the hell are you talking about?
But I have so
Read
many
between them lines.
Right. I have so many people in my life that I love, and like that's why I just love talk about your booze. Yes. But that's why I love polyamory. Like, it's a very strong community. I love it. I feel like I can never be without anybody. I always have somebody to see. And most of them are friendships. Like I said, I have 4 love partners. But I have, like, an array of friends and family that are polyamorous. And I love it.
That's dope. That's damn dope. You know what I'm talking about? But, so we talked about how long you've been lashing. I want to get into, because you said it was a process about how people should get into before they, I don't know if it's before they get to you. Is there a process before they get to you? Is there a process when they get there they need to go through? We'll talk more about the process of what they need to do before you lash them.
Okay. So what you need to do before you come and see me is basically just to be prepared to spend a couple hours on my table, and to dress comfortably. You trying to even look at something?
Yeah, I'm trying to see the comment.
Oh,
but it went off now.
I missed it.
Yeah.
But so you need to dress comfortably. I want your bladder to be kind of empty, because honestly it is annoying when you got to get up and pee 3 times. But I do have some pee girls. That's what I call them. They need to get up and go pee. But you're gonna be yes, our community is awesome sauce. But so you're gonna be laying down for a while, for a little bit, a couple hours. So just be prepared for that. Dress comfortably. Come to me with clean lashes. Even if it is a fill, make sure you clean your lashes. That is a part of what makes good retention. Retention meaning
clean lashes.
So the way you clean them, we call them lash baths.
Oh,
lash bath.
A lash bath. Okay. Yeah. So when
I don't think my lashes had no bath before. I don't know how that works.
Lash bath. Okay.
A lash bath.
So you just put your face in the water. How that works? I don't threw a rag over my face before, but I ain't never took a lash bath.
That's what you don't want to do if you have lash extensions. You do not want to touch your eyes, anywhere near your eyes, with a towel, because if the towel gets stuck in there, the
towel gets stuck in your lash.
Yes.
Oh my! So people walk around with lashes and towels on their eyes.
I mean, no, you just gotta go ahead and yank that motherfucker, but it's gonna hurt.
I ain't mean to interrupt. So go ahead with the process.
So but the lash bath, that was a good question. But so lash bath, when you come and see me with a full set, I actually give you a lash bath solution and a brush to cleanse your lashes. And you want to use that solution maybe about twice a week, not too often.
Small brush.
It's
can I use the pick?
It's a big white brush. No, you can't use it.
Okay, alright, I'm just checking. I'm just checking. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. It out.
If you got the big lashes like what he talking about, you might can't use the damn thing.
Exactly. So I just need to know.
I'm just gonna say it like this. I think I've seen the unhealthy ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've seen the unhealthy ones.
I think you have too.
It just seemed too much like. Yeah.
Yeah. And after a while, honestly, ladies, it just doesn't look. The guys don't like it. They like a little bit. They want you to accentuate your beauty, but they don't want it too crazy. But back to the process. So I want you to come, like I said, dress comfortably with an empty bladder, ready to lay down. Take you a lash nap. Those come free with the service. That's what I tell people. The naps are free. Go to sleep. You can talk shit with me first. And then we're basically going to get you taped down. We're going to put on some gel eye pads that are good for you. And I'm going to go to work. I'm going to be isolating your lashes and applying lash extensions. and you're going to wake up and you're going to love them. Then there is maintenance after. I would need you, if you come and see me, you get a whole care card. It has my business. It's basically like a business card, but it has some care instructions about what to do and what not to do when you wear lash extensions.
Just another question too.
Right. So what to do is to, like I said, to keep them clean, to brush them at least twice a day. You get something called a spoolie. You want to spoolie them at least twice a day. I do mine in the morning when I wake up, and then I do it before I go to bed.
What is this spoolie?
A spoolie is a lash brush. Let's see. I have one.
Because I know about spooning, but I don't know about spoolie.
This is a spoolie.
Okay.
Let me see that.
Got you. Oh, I seen one of them.
Yeah.
I seen one of them. I got you. Okay. All right.
I keep it in my car. I keep them in my car. I keep them in my purse.
Oh, yeah, I know them.
I keep them everywhere. So you're going to use this to spoolie your lashes.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay, she's showing y'all on camera for you. There you go. Get your spoolie
just get
on.
some, you're just brushing in between them.
Okay.
There you go.
And if you had anything in them, it'll get it out.
There you go.
So, yeah. So you're going to spoolie them twice a day. Keep them clean, like I said. Wash them with the solution every 2 to 3 days. And then you are going to come and see me to get your fills. And I'll remove the ones that need to come out. And I will apply new ones for you also. And that's basically the whole process.
Okay. Talk to him. You got something to say? What you got to say?
Okay, how do y'all charge for it?
That was gonna be my next. I'm glad you said that was the very next question.
Now that it's getting, now that I kind of have a better understanding, I'm just like, damn.
Right, because
how much I charge this?
Right, because you were basically just saying a few minutes ago that that some people they come in a week and then some come 2 weeks and 3 weeks after, then pretty much after the fourth one it's like getting a whole new set. Mm-hmm. So what is the difference in the prices in that? How do you come up with charging them for a 3-5?
Right. wrong but right. Wrong but right. Wrong but right.
So with the pricing,
get 3-5 lashes.
Right.
If you want to think about it, think about going to get a full set, right? That's a fresh start. That means that your lash tech is going to have to do the most work on your lashes because you came in with nothing. There's no lash extensions there.
Right.
So for a full set, she's going to charge you her full price. For me, that's $100. If my full sets are $100.
Okay.
And then if you came back in a week, now think about it. It's a week's time. So you've lost some lashes. But you didn't lose that many because it's only been a week.
Right.
So for me to do a 1 week fill, that process is only going to take me 30 to 45 minutes. We're in and out. So basically, you're paying for my time.
So how long was the because you just said for them to come back in a week, that's 30 to 45 minutes.
Right.
So how long is the full set?
So the full set can range between, and this depends on your natural eyelashes. The time can range between 2 hours and 3 hours.
Damn.
And the reason why it takes so long is because we are trying to isolate every single lash, get every lash by itself. And I told you guys before, they do like this.
Right.
So it's not like they just straight and just, they all crowded around each other. Right.
Yeah, got you.
And then some people have, I hate to say it, but some people have nappy lashes.
It's a such thing as nappy lashes?
Yes.
How do y'all have nappy lashes?
You have to fight with them hoes.
God damn.
Y'all
need to start spooning your lashes.
Yes, gotta spoolie them.
Oh, yeah. My bad, spoolie.
I'm bewildered over here.
Yes, this is crazy.
This is nappy crazy. Lashes?
People got nappy lashes.
They do.
Jesus.
They do. So basically, with the full set, it's gonna take up 2 to 3 hours. Depends on how many natural lashes you have. If you're a person especially young people, young girls, they have a lot. You gotta hook me back up. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It happens a lot. Boom.
Okay, so if you're young and I call them virgin lashes. You haven't really worn strip lashes. You haven't gone through a lot. Your body is young and just you got a ton of lashes. So if you're 18 and you're coming to see me, you might have 400 eyelashes in one eye. So that's me trying to go in and hit 400 lashes, and then there's 2 eyes. So it might take me almost 3 hours. But if you're a middle-aged woman and maybe you just have 175 lashes in each eye, it won't take me as long. So that's what the time frame is.
400 lashes?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And they're tiny.
God damn.
Right. So it's a lot of work, and that's why the experience is kind of expensive. So it's about $100 for a full set, but that'll guarantee me I'll work on you for 3 hours, no matter how many lashes that you have.
Okay.
And then after that, like I said, with the 1 week fill, that's just $45 because, like I said, it's only been a week. You probably have not lost that many lashes, so it doesn't take me that long to fill you in. I could fill you in 30 to 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. A 2 week service might take anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. 3 week fill may take 2 hours, maybe a little over. It depends on your lashes. So, yeah, the longer you wait to come and see me, the more money it will cost for your fill.
Okay, that's deep, man.
Okay.
Yeah, go and talk to him.
Worst lash case that you dealt with, like worst.
Boy, take it all over questions.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, like,
ask some shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The worst one or the craziest?
That was my question. My question was the crazy.
Okay,
so if you got a worst, if you got
crazy.
2 of them, answer both of them.
Yeah,
we need to know. Tell us the worst and the craziest ones.
So the worst one was.
We ain't gonna say no names though.
I'm not.
Yeah.
It was a male.
No ID.
Right. It was a male though.
Hot eyes.
And
damn.
Yeah.
Okay,
he came and I had no idea that he was a male, but I don't care because he registered. He booked his appointment under a female name. So, but anyway, I had no idea. But he came and he laid on my table and he said, "Sis, I'm hungry." And I was like, "You hungry?" And he was like, "Yeah, like I didn't get to eat today. Like I don't have no money." So I'm like, "Well, do you got money to pay for your service?" Right.
You started this conversation wrong already. What the hell you mean you ain't got no money?
Right. So I'm like, well, he was like, "Is there any way before we start that you can like get me a snack?" So I went upstairs and I got some goldfish for him and some water. And right.
All of them fishes that are so delicious.
Those. You know what I'm saying?
I got him some goldfish and some water.
Damn.
But, you know, as a lash tech, this is annoying the hell out of me, to be honest, because you paying for my time. Like, I'm like, dude, I got to get to your lashes, but you sitting here snacking on goldfish. So he finally laid down. And I got him under the light and under the white gel pads. So once you get them under the light and the white gel pads, you can really see what a person is working with as far as their lashes. And it was like he had like 45 in each eye. And I already told you, some people have hundreds. So
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He
myself.
barely
You said an older lady have like 175. He got 45.
He didn't have hardly any lashes, but he had this great expectation of getting up and having these big full lashes. And I had to tell him that, you know, we're going to work with what you got and you'll get a little something, but it's not going to be what you're expecting.
Right,
and
because
then
these goes on their lashes. So if you only got 45,
then you just got 45. Right.
I get it. That's
like,
crazy.
It accentuates. You know, we got to work with what you got.
Exactly. We're not adding the lashes to you, bro.
See, that I was up under that impression, like like you in there picking them off the towel and boop boop.
No,
you in there inserting them and shit. Like,
but I am, but on your natural lash.
Right, she can't add lashes to you. Like if you only got 45, bro, it's only 45 to work with.
I thought,
right.
I thought that was in there to get I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know. That's crazy.
That is crazy. All right, continue with the story.
So basically, that happened, and then he cried. He cried his eyes out and told me about some of his problems and stuff. And I didn't charge him for a full set because I could get done with it really quick. So I did what I could, and I listened, and I really felt bad for that person. But yeah.
So that was the worst one.
That was the worst one.
So what's the craziest one?
The craziest one.
Cause we know you gotta have some crazy customers.
Yeah.
Got to.
I have a few crazies. They're not too crazy. But I would say the craziest situation would be I had a lady that was on my table, and her husband really thought she was lying about getting her lashes done for so long. Cause like y'all men are uninformed about it.
Right.
So she like, I'm getting my lashes done. He like, what? I talked to you an hour ago. You told me you was getting your lashes done.
Right.
Don't no lashes take no hour.
Oh.
So like he like yes,
he thought it was like that.
Yeah, he thought that she was like doing something, and she wasn't. She was legit on my table getting her service done, and he ended up pulling up to where I work and acting a whole monkey because he thought that we were in there doing some things, and I was just doing her lashes. That was it. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Blew up the spot, bro.
Bro, yeah, bro. What the hell? Oh, girl, you ain't got this. Why you answering this motherfucking phone?
Yes,
huh? How you getting lashes and shit for 3 hours?
Right.
Huh? Should have been about an hour ago.
So you getting some dick?
Huh? There's something else going on in Pink's Minks.
Right.
We know she Polly. We know she goddamn Polly. What the fuck is going on over there? You know, pull the fuck up. Hold on. Who else in this motherfucker?
Right.
No. Oh man, that's crazy. That is some crazy shit. So how do you deal with customers in those type of situations, man? Because like you said, the guy even had to pull up on y'all. So like, how do you deal with that? Because again, I don't know if you just told everybody, but this is something that you do in your home, right? Because I mean, you see, you had to go upstairs and get do some goldfish. So I assume that was in your home. Yeah. So with this being at your home, with this being at your home and everything, how did you handle situations like this? Because now you got this guy that's pulling up into where your residence where you live, acting a fool over some shit that really ain't as serious as he think it is. So how do you handle those types of situations? What do you do? Yeah.
So I always believe in that cooler heads prevail. So even when people are going crazy, you try to, when your customer or your customer's baby daddy or whoever is acting a nut, you just kind of keep your cool. So what we actually did in that particular case was we FaceTimed him. And he saw me, like the whole setup that she was laid down. And during the process, your eyes are taped shut.
Right.
So she can't even see. So I showed him that, that she was actually like laying on my table and getting lashes. And I just kind of let him in. And as far as the process, I did not let him in because he said, I lash at my home. I have a home studio. One of the good things about lashing at my home in particular is that my lash studio actually has a separate entrance from the rest of the house. Yeah. So I don't have to let strangers in my home. You come right in through where I need you to come in through. You don't have to walk my house or anything. Okay. So we left him outside, waited for him to calm down. And then I opened the door and let her out, and she had to deal with him.
That's crazy.
Not my monkey, not my circus.
That's crazy.
Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? You
talk to her, bro.
Hey, bro, you fucked up the session, man. She
was
in there getting her lashes done. She was finna come out looking nice for you, I guess. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? You fucked it all up.
Bro, you don't know, bro. You might would have got you some around them but you out there playing and shit. She might would have came home with the lashes on, back time, like, you know what time it is, but you don't fuck that up. That shit ain't gonna do shit for you, bro. Like, what are you doing? But that's crazy. That's crazy. Speaking of the craziest times and the worst times, what do you enjoy about lashing? Like, what do you enjoy? What makes this something that you enjoy doing?
So I think I've kind of talked about it before. Like, my gratification or my enjoyment is making women feel beautiful, making them feel empowered. Also being a listening ear. I almost feel like I'm partially like a therapist, because like I said, we're gonna chop it up at first when you first lay on my table, if that's the vibe. I have some clients that they just come and they put their little earbuds on and
they go on their
and they motivate. They not motivate, but they meditate. And that's their business. Or some people that come in with like a Kindle or whatever, and they're listening to their book or whatever. So that's fine too. But most of my clients, we're gonna like chop it up. We're gonna talk. We're gonna vent. Even me, you know. And I love that about it. Like I feel like I am helping women to
or men.
What?
I said or men.
Or men.
Yeah. You can say people.
Right, helping people.
Whether you got 45 lashes or 400.
Right. But I'm helping people feel empowered, helping them raise their self-esteem, making people feel pretty and just good about themselves. And I like that. That's kind of the same reason why I was a teacher for 12 years. I like being an inspiration. I like building people up. And I'm a mommy. Like, so I love that. Like, it's gratifying that I can help out women during the week, or like I said, people.
Right.
During the week. That's the best part about it. And I get to be creative too. I taught kindergarten for most of my career in education. So kindergarten and first grade. So that took a lot of, like, I'm an arts and craft kind of person. And then that also goes into my other business, which is I make waist beads also. But so it gave me an outlet to be creative and to empower women, make them feel pretty. And yes, that's what is the most gratifying to me, what I enjoy about it.
Okay. You mentioned that you was a mommy, and everybody that knows me on this platform, I'm very into the kids. I love the kids. But you said you're a mother. So how many kids, girls, boys? Like, how was the mother life with you lashing in the household as well?
The mother life is good. Working from home is really convenient. With having 4 daughters, I got 4 girls.
Do you lash these girls as well?
I do, for free.
So they get it for the free.
Right.
Good thing, mommy.
Right.
I need every refill. They probably come down there every 2 days, huh?
Get on my nerves. And it's like, Mama, can you fit me in? I'm like, I don't know about this week. Maybe next week. I don't know. But yeah, I have 4 daughters. The oldest one is 19. She'll be 20 soon. She'll be 20 in about 2 months. And then I have a 16-year-old, and I have twins that are 14.
Oh,
okay.
So I got
2 sets of twins in this house right now.
Yeah.
I got twin boys.
Yeah. So, yeah, those are my girls. I enjoy being a mom. They're all teenagers now. So you would think that they would be less of a handful, but for some reason,
the older they get, it's more handful they get. Crazy.
It was a time period where I felt like, but when they were between 9 and 16, that it was pretty easy. Now it's picking back up. This 14 to 20, it's a beast. Yeah, but I enjoy being a mommy. I'm a good one, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. I know you spoke also about the environment that you have. When people come in, you say some put their headphones in, some have conversations with you, whatever. But I want let's talk about the studio environment of how it is when they come in. You got music playing. It's a certain. I know you say you got a lot of lights that helps you be able to see how to isolate the lashes and everything. But what is the environment as far as if not me, but if a client was to come into your studio right now, and what should they expect walking into that type of environment? Is the music playing? What's going on there?
I'll paint the scene for you.
Okay, there you go.
So at Been Pink Minks, you can expect to walk in, and to start with, before I get to know you, you're going to walk into some R&B music. Now, if you a turn-up queen and you like certain stuff, I cater to my clients, like their music choice. But just to start with, if you're a stranger, you're gonna come into like some smooth R&B music, probably like some Janae Aiko, some Summer Walker.
Okay.
Yeah, something something really relaxing. And I always ask my clients about, is the music okay? Would you prefer to hear something else? You will also see a room that's decked out in everything pink. So pink is my childhood name. And I got it from just being obsessed with the color pink. Like, everything is pink.
The name says it all.
It does. So I've got pink stuffed animals and a pink day bed and a pink lash bed. And there's Hello Kitty there. And I love piggies, too. I love pink pigs. So there's lots of pink pigs around. There's even a portrait of a pink piggy there.
Miss Piggy.
Don't call me Miss Piggy.
I won't call you Miss Piggy. I'm just saying.
Okay. But I do love piggies.
Shout out to the Muppet Babies.
Right. I actually pick up my newest pig tomorrow.
I see the pig on the bracelet.
Oh, yeah. Of course. My Tiffany bracelet has a pig pendant, and then my...
You say you have a live pig as a pet?
Yes.
Yes, a live pig. Like an oink pig.
What's the pig's name?
So my first pig, his name is Pinksley. Pinksley.
Okay.
And now we're adding another piggy. His name is Pumbaa. Like the African.
Like Timon and Pumbaa?
Yes.
Okay, Hakuna Matata.
I don't know if you can see, but that's Pinksley.
Pinksley. Show it for the camera too. So they can see Pinksley. Yeah.
Is it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you walk into an environment full of pink pigs and pink stuff.
Well, the pig running around down.
No, the pig is not. There's no pigs in the Lash studio.
I'm just wondering, like, you getting Lash sniffing my feet and shit. Like, what's going on?
No.
All right, I'm just asking. You got a question?
Do they bite?
Pigs?
Do they bite?
So I feel like anything with teeth bite. But so they're not aggressive, like they just gonna come up and bite you, but I've gotten nibbled on by accident, especially feeding them or something, and they just be going for it. So yeah.
What do you feed your pigs?
Yeah, what do they eat?
Yeah, what do you like? Do you have like a catalog for the pigs? Like,
because in the movies, like in the movies, they always portray them as like you can just feed them anything.
Right. Like
they eat slop and all that.
Right.
You know that shit ain't true.
Yeah, so you got a bunch of slop sitting in the house.
No, they don't eat slop.
Here goes some slop.
Right, that's not healthy for them actually.
Right. Come on, man.
So they eat pig feed. I get pig feed from the tractor trailer store.
They eat
I live
pigs.
in Douglasville. So I live in the country.
So pigs eat other pigs?
No, pig feed.
I thought you said pig feet. Okay, got you.
Pig
My
feet.
bad. I thought you was just cooking some. I thought you just cooking some pig feet. Like, here you go.
It's called pig feed. It's basically just a mix of grains and different nutrients that they need in order to grow. And it's like in little kibbles. It looks like dog food, kind of like a hard dog food. But they also absolutely love Cheerios. They love peanut butter. They love fresh fruit, and they love fresh veggies. So, like, I cook a lot. And I have the pig in my kitchen. And as I'm, like, the scraps from veggies that I'm about to toss, I just toss them on the floor, and he gets it. Like,
I seen him eat some bacon one time.
So this one time...
What's that?
You seen him eat more than bacon. He ate some ribs that day.
So pigs still eat pigs.
They're not supposed to.
Damn, so he out here eating his cousin and shit.
But
That's crazy.
he ripped open the trash bag and had a feast on what we had the previous day, right, Mark? Because remember I cooked this ribs and chicken. Yeah, so he had chicken bones, rib bones. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's not supposed to have that though.
Pig ate some bacon.
Yeah,
I mean,
bacon.
Shit. He was like, shit,
Yeah.
cuz that was good as fuck around the shit, here you talking about. Hey, but that's crazy though. That's crazy and it's dope at the same time, man. My next question that I want to ask: do fellas come and book for their queens? Like, do they come and do you have customers that like, hey, look, it's not really for me. I want to book this for my queen or whatever. Do you have that situation, and how that goes?
Yes, I've absolutely had that to happen. I don't feel like it's happened often enough. Okay, I feel like
fellas, step it up.
Yes,
step it up, fellas.
Because it's a great service to get, you know, and your lady will love it. So why not? But I have had that happen. Like I said before, you can book on my website. It's BeenPinksMinks.as.me. You can book there. My availability is there and everything. And all you would need to do is just put your lady's information. And you can also send me an email. And typically, if you did it, I would email whoever. You would get a email back in return after you made the appointment to confirm and kind of introduce myself and all of that good stuff. So, yes, definitely book for your ladies. Christmas is coming. Valentine's Day is coming.
Okay.
Shit, you probably even want her to look good for Thanksgiving. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, we just going, yeah.
What?
I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
Christmas, man.
Motherfucking E, bro. E. Getting into, man, I heard you say you do other things outside of lashing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just in case y'all know, she do beads like she said. That's why I've been wearing these. Y'all want to know why I've been wearing these every goddamn time she did these for me. Whatever. I need to get something redone. But we're gonna talk to her about that afterwards. But you say you do things outside of lashing. What are other? I mean, we know you do beads. Talk a little bit about that as well. But there anything else outside of lashing that you do?
Currently outside of lashing and outside of the beads, I'm a student. I am studying to pass my real estate license. So that's something that will be like hopefully the biggest business of mine. I would love to sell you a home or to get you a rental property or rent a commercial property or however I can help, or to sell your home. So that's what I am currently working on, along with lashing, and I do beading. I make waist beads, bracelets, I can make necklaces, anklets, anything that you really want. And,
she got the waist beads on, fellas.
Yeah, I do have them on.
She got the waist beads on.
I don't know if I stood up. I don't know if it'll pick it up.
Show them if you could. Let the people see the waist beads.
Okay, I'm going to try. Not embarrass myself.
Hey, there you go. See? Got the waist beads right there that she does.
Yeah, and you can get your beads made however you want. These, I like mine on stretchy string. Mm-hmm. And partially because I have kids and animals at my house and men.
Okay.
They pop them, so you don't have to get them on stretch.
Why they pop your waist beads?
I don't know. Tell me why.
Oh, that's crazy.
Tell me why. Tell me how to get popped.
I don't know. See, they might be breaking backs. I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, who knows?
So they do.
Still had them on.
So I like mine on stretch. But you don't have to get them stretchy. I like mine stretchy because they don't pop as easy. And they expand with, like ladies like me, I got big hips and a big ass. And when I sit, it expands. So I like the stretch. But you don't have to get on a stretch. You can get it on actual string. But I love the beads too because they kind of like mark your journey in your weight loss, or like even if you're not trying to lose weight, but just your body development. When you first get your beads, they'll be whatever length you want them to be, as tight as you want them to be. But if you're losing weight, they'll drop lower, which can motivate you. If you eating a lot and you getting bigger, they're going to get tighter. They might even become titty beads that come all the way up. So I love them. They're good, like, motivation, and they're sexy. I wear mine every day. I never take them off. So, yeah.
Mine might not be sexy, you know what I mean? But I definitely like how mine look.
Oh, and I want to talk about something else about yours. Okay. Also, something that I offer with the beads, whether it's waist beads or necklace or bracelet, depending on what it is that you need in your life. It could just be that, like, look, I want a pink natural stone, and I might recommend some rose quartz. Or it could be, Pink, I need help in my love life. I want to manifest love and light. Or it could be that, hey, I want to make some money. Depending on what it is you would like out of your life, depending on what you're trying to manifest, I can actually purchase the crystals or the materials necessary for that to make your
some
beads
money
with.
ones. Right? What? Hook me up with the money.
Yeah,
the
where's
money.
the money crystals?
Yeah, I need to go. Can I get some of those?
Where's the money crystals?
I told you.
I need to get some of them so I can be walking around with money on me. You know what I mean? So I can pull up $400,000 in my pocket. You know what I mean?
Where's
I get out
the
the
money
challenge.
crystals at?
Y'all don't remember? I'm in a challenge. I'm trying to reach that 10K.
So with his, I made his out of some jasper, and there's lava stones, and there's lava chips, and there is some obsidian in his, and some hematite.
Yeah.
So
all types.
I made those for him because that's what he needed. He needed protection. He needed to be grounded. Okay. So that's what inspired me to make those beads with those materials. But like I said, if you're feeling something, needing something, come to me. Let's talk about it. Let's rap about it. And I can help you out. I can lead you to the right type of stone or crystal that can help you manifest what you desire in your life.
So with that being said, right, if we had some people that wanted to come to you and they said, all right, maybe the last thing ain't what I really want to come to you about. I want to come to you about these beatings and stuff like that. Can they reach you the same way, or is it a different type of website or something to reach you on? How did that go?
So the way you would reach me for my beads is that you would reach me through my same Instagram. And I am currently working on my Instagram for my beads and as well as my business cards. But for now, you would reach me on my Instagram. And that's at Been Pinks _Minks. So hit me in my DM for that. Or you can comment on one of my pictures of my lashes and find me that way. So, and if you go to my Instagram, I believe my phone number is actually there. You can shoot me a text also.
Okay. That's dope, man. We got the beatings and everything we got going on. We got the lashes. So, outside of this, the lashing, the beating, what's life like for Pink? What is Pink's life like? Let the people get to know Pink personally. We found out she polyamorous. Mm-hmm. What else? What's life like for Pink?
So, like, a day in the life with Pink is really busy, honestly. And it's busy because I have a lot of people in my life. I have 4 daughters. I have a husband that I live with. I have a local partner that I see once or twice a week. I have 2 long distance partners that I try to see every few months. And then with running the household with the girls and my husband, not only am I an entrepreneur, I'm basically like a homemaker too, or a housewife. So I'm responsible for planning all the meals. I do lots of meal prep. I cater to everybody's dietary needs in my house. If you want to lose weight, if you're trying to gain weight, if you're trying to whatever, mommy is there to figure it out. So I'm always meal planning, meal prepping, grocery shopping, running errands. And then I also have my elderly mother. I'm blessed to still have her here. She's 80 and she lives with me. Okay. So she's a whole handful though. She's like the original Pink. Like
the original Pink.
She like
OG Pink.
Yeah, OG Pink.
I like that. Yeah.
She a shit talker. She's so cute and little and like she's a whole mess. So I'm there entertaining her, taking her to doctor's appointments. Feeding her what she needs. With COVID, we don't really let her go out much. So anything she needs, I gotta go get it for her. So my days are pretty busy. I have lash clients every day, usually multiple lash clients. And sometimes I lash until really late. So I am that lash tech that if you work some weird hours, I could work with you. Even if you try to book something on my website and it says I'm not available, it's okay to reach out to me and just to check and see. And I can try to work with you around your schedule.
Hopefully in a decent advance notice, y'all. Like, don't be
Right.
trying to hit her on the same day
Yeah.
or like an hour before her booking time is up and be like,
Right.
yo, hey, can you work with me on this?
Yeah. Let me
She
know.
just
in
told
advance.
y'all she's busy now.
Right.
So, yeah. Just thought I'd throw that out there for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I am extremely busy, but I don't mind it. I'm grateful. And I'm like a ball of energy. You can ask my loved ones. I'm a whole
Definitely bubbly
ball of energy. So it's okay to keep me busy. So I'm here for it.
So, got a couple more questions before we get out of here because it's getting late. One, how so far? You said you've been doing this for 5 years, the lashing. So far, how would you say business has been for you for lashing? I'm pretty sure it probably had a slow start at the beginning and probably picked up, and then COVID happened. What was it, last year? It started last year.
Yeah.
So how business been for you for these 5 years? Like, what was the ups? What was the downs? How was it?
So I would say when I first started, that was the slowest point. It was really slow.
It was slower than what happened with COVID.
Now with COVID, that wasn't slow. That just shut down.
Okay.
I
just
shut
had to
down. Yeah. So when COVID, let's see, last year I shut down in March and I didn't reopen until February. Yeah. So,
hold on, what? So it was out a year?
Yeah, I was out a year.
Damn. I caught that. She said March.
Yeah, I did
turned around and
too.
said February. I was like, hold on, that's backwards, ain't it?
Yeah. I was out for a whole year because this COVID thing is just scary. And honestly, I love lashing. I love making women pretty, like I said before. But I also love my 80-year-old mom.
Facts.
And she's so precious to me. And I really didn't want to make a mistake and infect her with something.
Right.
Like I said, I kind of keep her isolated. I go out to get everything that she needs. So bringing strangers or people into the house and not knowing what they're doing is a little scary. And honestly, right now, if you go to my website to book, there's a whole COVID questionnaire too, where I'm asking, are you vaccinated? And not that you have to be vaccinated to see me. Are you vaccinated?
That's a good thing to say too.
Have you been have you been to a party of 20 people or more in the last 14 days? Have you traveled out of the country? Try to be a COVID safe person. When you come to me to get your service, I do ask that you wear a mask, and I also wear a mask too, just to provide that extra level of protection for us both. But yeah, so COVID was the lowest because I wasn't lashing anybody but the kids.
They were getting it for the free.
Right, they were getting it for the free.
Yeah, they were getting it for the free ski.
Right. I even did mama's lashes. I was doing mama's lashes during COVID.
Hey man, gotta keep skill.
Yeah, so everybody had lashes in the house but me.
Wow.
Because nobody could do mine. But anyway, so yeah, that was the
You should have got the little strips.
I tried.
It didn't work out.
I hate strips. It's like you out thinking you look cute, and then all of a sudden you feel one lifting up, or you didn't sing chicks where you like, damn, her whole side of her eyelash coming up.
Shit off.
Right, it make you want to snatch it off too. Yeah, so yeah, that was me for a few months. I hated it though. But anyway, so that was the lowest. Was definitely with COVID. But then the beginning was pretty challenging too. Because you got to work at building your clientele. You can build through social media, word of mouth. Those two have worked really good with me. And also that's word of mouth too. I was going to say just being out and meeting people and handing out your business card and things like that. But yeah, networking. Yeah. So it was really slow at the beginning. I felt like I hit a peak. This is the pre-COVID peak after I had been doing it for about 2 years. And I feel like that happened because it was around the summertime. So summertime, you're going to make your most decent money. Summertime, and then I feel like holiday time. So like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, and then it might go a little slow for a minute, and it picks back up in the summer.
Did you have the same price for different holidays like that?
So
yeah, do you do specials?
Yeah. So sometimes I do specials depending on the holiday or what's going on. I will offer some incentive to come and see me. I also have a running incentive for my loyal clients. Basically, every time they refer a new client that actually comes, they get $15 off of their next service.
Oh.
Referral. Right. So you get $15 off your next service if you refer someone and they actually show up to their appointment.
So that leads me to a question, right? So say for example, right? Say I was trying to get my lady, right? So her eyelashes done. But you know what I mean, it ain't her paying for it, it's me, right? So then I'd be like, oh, my other homegirl over here said, hey, Worthy, you know I can get some lashes done there, and I'd be like, yeah, I can send you your way, right? Mm-hmm. Do I still get a referral situation, or it don't work that way because I'm not the one getting lashed? I'm trying to figure it out, man.
I don't think you're gonna get
Cause I just referred her to you. You feel me? So it's like so next time I send my girl, I should be able to get like that 15. Hey, I should be the 15, right? It don't work that way for me. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's not quite how it would be because, okay, so your girl would actually be the client.
Right.
I paid for her to go.
But so it would take for her to refer somebody. You refer
but I'm the one who I sent her. I set the whole shit for her. I said, hey, look. She don't even know. You feel me? She don't even know I'm setting this up for her. Well, you know what? I set it up for her. I went on your website. Right. I signed up. I said, hey, I'm sending her ass to you to get her shit done. You know what I mean? And then my homegirl was like, yo, you know somebody that do lashes? And I'm like, hell yeah. I send my queen somewhere every time, so I'm sending.
Okay. So how about this? I give you something off your beads. Your next bead order.
Okay.
How about that?
I'm just trying to figure out, because maybe the fellas that's out there, you know what I mean? Because you said fellas be booking for their ladies as well. So I was just trying to see if that referral just worked for the client that actually showing up. Or do the fellas that's booking it for that? Because maybe that fella just like, look, I'm booked.
And maybe he probably amorous and got a lot of women. So.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So, you know what? No, I don't usually do it that way. But just because Worthy just said that hit me up if that's the case. If you have multiple women that you want to get lashed, talk to me. How we might be able to work something out.
I'm trying to see, fellas. I'm looking out for y'all. Vote for me. I'm trying to keep money in your pocket. You see what I'm talking about? So now you can book your girl, and then you can book your side chick too. You see what I'm talking about? However you want to do that, it's up to you now. It's set up for you, bro. Salute to you. You know what I'm talking about? But that's dope. But so that means right. That you got a rewards plan too. I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know how
rewards plan.
Yeah, you know how like McDonald's got the rewards thing. You ain't got no rewards.
No, I have a referral program.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to figure out. You know what I mean?
Yes and no.
I'm just trying to.
You trying to milk the game?
Man, the people want to know, man. The people want to know, is that a referral plan? So so you said the referral plan, but maybe it was a rewards plan. Maybe I came there. I don't got 6-7 books in the last couple.
But you know what? Honestly, you know how that works. So there's no actual there's a referral plan, but there's no reward plan. But I was telling a client this the other day. The way you get rewarded through me is that if you're a loyal client, if you're always sending me somebody, or you're always, like I said, loyal, I'm the type of person that you can hit me up and be like, look, I'm going to need my lashes done before this 7 a.m. flight. Is it a way I can come at 4 a.m. and get my lashes done? So those are the kind of Been Pink's rewards that you get. I will do some abnormal things for you if I fuck with you like that and you fuck with me like that.
Okay. Respect.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. People want to know, man. They just want to know.
Or I don't get off work till midnight and tomorrow I got a wedding to go to. What can you do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll work with you.
Okay. All right. Last question before we get out here, because like I said, it's getting a little bit late. So in your personal time, what is because we know you're full time you do a lot of planning, do a lot of running errands and stuff, but what do Pink like to do? What is Pink's hobbies? What's something that excites Pink's outside of what you do to make your money and your kids and everything and your mom? I know those things are important to you as well, but what makes Pink happy? You know what I mean? What are some of Pink's hobbies?
So some of my hobbies, like I said before, I'm an arts and craft person. So I like scrapbooking, and I also really enjoy coloring. Coloring is probably the thing that I enjoy the most. That's just like
these fools had me go to
just me doing it.
420 party with coloring and shit.
Yes, man. It was probably great.
Coloring ass niggas.
I still got the papers. I haven't told you
the papers.
But I'm telling you, bro, like and it's somewhat kind of therapeutic.
It
you know
is.
What I'm saying? You can
so
chill,
soothing.
You know what I'm saying? Smoke, make you think, you have fun,
and
then at the end you're like, okay, shit, I got a dope ass picture.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just mixing green and blues and shit. No, I don't. I'm not a coloring person. I don't color. I battle rap. I said, hey, yo!
And he
I
does.
said, hey, yo!
You don't color. I think I tried to get you coloring.
Nah, I ain't no coloring person, man. I don't be doing the coloring situation.
And I color like I have markers. It depends on my mood.
Right.
So if I'm in a marker mood or a colored pencil mood or crayons, I love crayons.
So you got different types of coloring.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have adult coloring books. I got some nasty ones. I got some that are like motivational. I got all kinds. So I got some psychedelic looking ones.
Psychedelic.
Yeah.
Who says that? Psychedelic. Okay.
Psychedelic.
All right. So coloring. What else?
Well, you guys know I love beading, and I do a lot of beading for myself. That's something that I enjoy. And this is gonna sound ghetto or something, but like I'm a shit talker. I like to drink and talk shit.
Okay. So do that mean you a spade card player type?
Nope. I don't play no games, no spades, nope.
Just organically shit talk. Like walking the house like, fuck you, nigga.
I get it from my mama.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. I feel you on that.
I love reality TV. I do. I love all the love shows. Love After Lockup. That's my shit.
Love After Lockup. What is Love After Lockup?
So it's about basically these people who have started this relationship with an inmate that's in prison, and then it's what happened when they get out of jail. Like it's their journey together.
They make shows about any damn thing now, bro. What the hell is going on?
I love Love After Lockup. I love 90 Day Fiance. There are tons of 90 Day spinoffs of 90 Day Fiance too.
What you mean 90 Day Fiancés?
Well, 90 Day Fiance basically. They find people that are not within the U.S. or not within their country. They're really in a deep relationship. They plan on getting married, but the only way that you can travel to that other country or to get that person to come here to the U.S. is to get a 90-day fiance visa. It's called a K-1 visa. So you have to apply to the government in order to get this K-1 visa. So if you get approved for your K-1 visa, let's say that I fall in love with somebody in Europe. I get approved for my K-1 visa. I'm going to go to Europe. I have 90 days to either marry this man or get out of their country.
Damn.
So, yeah. And that's what the show is based on. It's basically documenting their 90 days to decide, are we going to get married or are you going to go back home?
It's a reality show for everything, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So I guess reality shows is your thing. Speaking of shows, I got to bring this up because it's something that I watch all the time. Matter of fact, two shows that I watch all the time. One, because we ain't speak about this, but I know your background is Detroit.
Oh,
She's from Detroit. She's from the D, y'all. But speaking of that, one of the biggest shows on TV right now is representing the D.
It is.
That also stem from Atlanta, build a big name out of Atlanta, because that's what we do. Because that's what we do in the A. You know what I mean? TL. That's what we do. But one of my shows that I watch now is Black Mafia Family. That and Power. Are you into those type of movies as well?
Yeah.
TV shows as well?
Yes, I'm definitely into Power, definitely into BMF. Raising Kanan, it was like so dope. That's kind of how I fell in love with BMF. So I have a natural love for BMF because it's based in Detroit, but I was honestly like longing for like Raising Kanan, like so right. So I tuned in. I love BMF. Like part of what I like about it is that like the writers, the people who they got to really like orchestrate this whole production, like they had to do some research. Like they're like showing places that I know about.
I was gonna ask you that.
They're eating food that we eat. You know what I mean?
So this is organic. It's organic. Okay, that's what I wanted to know because I knew you was from Detroit, and I wanted to know if this is just a show that they creating and making it seem like, oh, okay, we just gonna pretend like this. You know, there's a lot of people that's not from Detroit. Right. And, you know, a lot of time when we create these TV shows and stuff, it comes out and then you hear people saying, oh, that's not how Detroit was, or that's not how Atlanta is, or whatever. But I wanted to know that if that's what it was. So I'm glad you was able to say that.
So yeah, it is. It's really organic. You get a genuine type of like Detroit experience from watching it. Like it gets me excited, some of the stuff they say. Just like hearing the "What Up Though" from Meech all the time, you know. I love it. They eating Better Made chips. They going to Coney Island. They ordering loose burgers. Like
this around your time too, right?
Yeah.
Back when they were doing this, well, back when the real BMF, the timing that it's showing.
I was a kid.
And you was in Detroit around this time. Okay.
I was a kid.
So you knew about the 50 Boys. No, I'm not trying to make it seem old.
I was a kid, so I didn't know about the 50 Boys specifically.
I'm trying to figure out. Do you know about 12th Street? You know
so
what
I was probably...
Was Lamar really running around doing this stuff? I want to know. I'm not saying because of the age. I just knew that. I'm saying because I knew you was back there in Detroit around that time. I was trying to see if you knew about these people.
So no, I didn't know about those people specifically. I knew about other drug dealers that were in my neighborhood specifically, but I didn't know about them. Because I was probably around the age of Meech and Terry's sister. Around that time. Okay. So just like with her, Nicole. she kind of know what's going on, but she don't know all the deets about it. So it's kind of like this, like that. I knew our neighborhood drug dealers and our neighborhood gangs. Like I lived off Puritan Avenue and 6 Mile. So I knew about the folk game and the PAs and all of that kind of stuff, kind of local. I knew about stuff that was going on in Highland Park. They mentioned that in the episode this last Sunday. Said they was meeting somebody in HP. That's Highland Park.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
sound like you go down there.
Yeah,
it do.
Sound like you go down there.
Highland Park is so it's weird because
we're not talking about PCs.
Highland Park is actually an island in the middle of a city. So it's like a city in a city. So it's Detroit, and then in the middle of Detroit, there's this individual little city called Highland Park, and it's tiny, but it go down to HP.
So in any of these hoods that was mentioned during the show, was that one of the hoods that you grew up in, or the areas that you grew up in?
No.
So none of them was the areas that you grew up in.
No,
we was outside.
Right. So we consider those areas that they're talking about, like Ecorse and 12th Street, all of that. We call that downriver. So downriver is kind of like near the plants, like a lot of where some of the factories are and stuff like that.
The factory truck, food truck outside the factory spot. Yeah.
Right. Okay. No, I live more like 6 miles. So I live 2 miles away from 8 Mile.
Okay.
I lived in University District where the University of Detroit is.
So you was in the suburbs.
It's not a suburb. It's actually Detroit City. It's just not near where they were focused at.
I'm just asking.
No, it's still in the city. Still in Detroit.
Okay. All right.
Still had a Detroit zip code and address. Not in the suburbs.
Okay. I mean, people from Atlanta be living out there in Midtown and but they still claim Atlanta. So I was just trying to see.
No, it's a little different.
Okay, definitely.
All of Detroit is a hood.
All of Detroit's a hood?
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't know that.
Yeah.
I ain't know that, man. Well,
you can't take me to the nice place.
What about Motown? Motown part of the hood too? Huh?
Detroit is Motown.
That's what I'm saying.
Or do you mean the actual Motown Museum?
Motown Records and all that. I mean,
yes,
I know it ain't up no more.
That's still in Detroit.
Okay.
Yes, they got the museum.
Oh,
they got the Hitsville Museum.
I ain't never been to Detroit.
On Grand River. That's Detroit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shit. Motown. You know what I mean? Uptown. All them towns. You feel me? But we gonna give it up for Ben Pink, man. One time, give it up for Ben Pink coming through. Yes.
Thank you.
We definitely appreciate you and updating us on the double D's and the 3.5s and all that for these eyelashes, the spoonings and all that. Definitely. It's been a dope interview, man. Glad for you to come on the show. We gonna help promote and push this business for this month, man. Like my boy Nino said, he ain't here today.
Break bread with your people.
Break bread with your people, man. Hashtag that, man. We're trying to make sure we put these black dollars back into these black businesses. The drawings will go down November 30th. That's a Tuesday of this month. So right after you get your Thanksgiving on, your Black Friday on, that following Tuesday we're gonna do the drawings on the show. So definitely go get your tickets. If you want to find the link is in Rap Analytics bio. Just click the link in the bio. The link is also on the flyers with the QR code that you can scan if you need to. So we can definitely, man, support this business, man. We're trying to bring more clients to these black owned businesses, and this time, man, we're trying to do it for the females. Let's get these lashes done. And I mean, fellas, don't be scared to get your lady set up for this, man.
That's right.
Get her set up, man. I guarantee you might get some you know what I mean? But definitely gonna look that shit up, man. We about to get on up out of here. Again, man, give it up for Ben Pink one more time, y'all.
Thank you.
Pink, yes, ma'am. And then, like I said, before we go, let the people know where to find you at and everything one more time, so they get set up with you.
All right. Well, I first want to thank you guys for having me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for promoting me. I genuinely appreciate that. And you can find me at BenPinksMinks.as.me. That's the actual website. And then you can also hit me up on Instagram through BenPinks_Minks.
Okay. There it is. All right.
There it is.
Let's go on up out of here.
You already know, man. Ether in the building, man. We finna get up out of here. Shout out to Pink for falling through. You already know. I don't know about Thursday. All right, but we'll get back with y'all Thursday.
Shit, we're gonna get back on Friday.
Friday.
I'm gonna talk about it.
Right. I'm gonna pass it back to Worthy. He gonna let y'all know what we got going on.
Yes, sir. Before we get up out of here, we're not gonna have a show this Thursday, because we're gonna have a show this Friday. Yes, just in case y'all didn't check, man, you can go on our Rap Analytics YouTube and check out matter of fact, subscribe to Rap Analytics YouTube for one. Right. Definitely put that subscribe in. And then once you subscribe, you'll see that we had an interview with Zach Ultra, who was on the show. We did an interview with him. He had the gold drip party that's going down this Friday. We will be doing the show at the party this Friday, so definitely tune in to that. That is going down this Friday. Okay, so shout out to Zach Ultra and his whole Ultra Dome movement and everything, and my skin is gold movement, all that, man. Honey mustard drip, honey mustard drip, man. So definitely tune in to our show Friday. We're gonna definitely get more into that. And again, shout out to Zach Ultra. Shout out to Ben Pinks, and we definitely tune in with y'all this Friday. It's your favorite campaign, man. I'm gonna keep running my campaign.
Vote for me.
Definitely vote for me. Definitely, man. Rap Analytics, we up out here.
Yeah.
Radio Cast.